I'm riding a horse here called Cool Mountain, who I rode in the World Championships last year. He's had a very good preparation this year and has performed well. And we had a good trip out. Takes quite a long time, about a 16-hour trip, but Mary and I took our time and got them off a few times for a graze, and they got here on good form. And it's all building up now. The dressage started, but Mary and I are on tomorrow afternoon, and things will be hotting up for sure then.
And you've had a quick look at the cross-country course. What's your first opinion of it?
I think it's a good track. It's very similar to the Luhmuhlens that we've all ridden at before. Has quite a similar feel. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or not. I mean, it is in the reverse direction to normal, so every fence is actually different, but there is a similar feel. But I would say it's quite a tricky track. I think it's there's a little bit more than meets the eye, and I think you've got to be concentrating all the way around. The horses have got to be on the ball, and particularly towards the end, questions come a little bit thicker and faster, and you want a horse that's finishing fresh and still really concentrating. I think that's the main issue. But the big decision will be whether teams take that risk at the last 2 or 3 combinations and go the direct route, or whether they're going to play safe and maybe avoid them. But in which case you've got to be up on the clock, and on this twisty track I'm not sure you're going to be. So it'll be very interesting as the day unfolds.
Do you think there'll be a particular area that causes a problem, or you have to think about, or are you just going to have to be awake the whole way around?
I think anything can happen on the way around. There's plenty to jump on the way around, but I think the area that will be certainly in everyone's focus will be towards the end, when the pressure's on. You're maybe running out of seconds, and you're going to have to go direct routes over very, very narrow, accurate fences.
The European Championships here are a 3-star compared to the top level that you normally ride in of the 4-star. Do you approach it differently, or how do you think about that at all?
I think riders really ignore the fact that it's a 3-star. I think that's a little bit misleading. It's still a championship. It's still a very demanding track, and is designed for the best horses and riders in Europe. So I think that the fact that it's 3-star is maybe a little bit confusing. The horses to get here perhaps have done slightly less, so you will see some less experienced horses. But the top end of the game, you've got some of the best horses in the world here, and jumping a very decent track.